going on, guys? Welcome back to Pfispeed. Let's catch you up on everything that's been going on with my car. So as you all know, about a year ago, I crashed the heck out of my car.
Jamie Langford, top of the racetrack, 8:17.3 as a big crash on the top end, and on fire is going to be Jamie Langford.
First thing we did, we stripped the car down to nothing. We took it to the body shop. We had the frame straightened and everything checked. So now we got to get you caught up on what we've been doing since then. So let's get inside, catch you up on what we're doing. Let's go from there. We just redid our merch site. So Pfispeedmerch.com is our new website. We've only got a couple shirts on there so far, but the shirts and the hoodies in my car are one of the first things on there. So jump on there, help us out and get this hot rod going again. One of the first big steps is sealing up this firewall. So one of our sponsors from Pfispeed Fest, our buddy Brian, his company's Rogueraceworks. He can do a bunch of different things, and this is something that I knew would be right up his alley to help me solve this. So let's show you what he's got going here. He came over the other day and we measured all the holes in the firewall to build plugs and do some other stuff to seal this up. What is this material?
So this is just simple 1/4" MDF.
Okay.
We're using for templating. They're really cheap to cut, easy to cut, gives good measurements.
So what he does with this is cheap, easy to cut. So like right here, if you try and put that through there, you see we're just a fuzz off. So this is easy. He can measure how much off we are, and then he can fix that before he cuts it on the actual metal. This is gonna be a plate for the pass-through for the catch can. Let's look at the wiring one. That's the one I'm excited about. But this is the wiring one. I'll go ahead and pass this stuff off to you to hold. This is gonna be down in the middle of the firewall down here. So this is gonna end up being way thinner once it's metal, but this is gonna just bolt right into the firewall. It's gonna seal up this hole down here, and then we'll have our connector, yep, right there. So that hole will be sealed. Our connector will be sealed, bolted onto that. Can't bounce around, can't move around. Because before, my wiring harness just went through there. We didn't have a sealed connector. We couldn't disconnect it at the firewall or anything. So this is a big change that we're making, and trying to make sure this fire doesn't come through again.
Right.
You know, there's this big hole right here. So this one's probably gonna come from the inside is what we were talking about. So this will be a nice plate there. He'll be able to test fit that inside. Boom. A plate of metal right there. No more fire through there or fluids or anything. How's that look on the inside?
Pretty damn good, actually.
Yeah, it looks good here. Your company emblem's upside down, but we can fix that on the final product. All right, so this is kind of the harder one that we're working on, is where we brought the tubes through, and we still have my fire suppression through there, which we're gonna run different. So he's just kind of seeing what'll work right here. Without the fire suppression there, that's gonna work great.
So a lot of these, I try to do it where it's a bolt-on deal versus, you know,
Versus drilling and
yeah,
putting
some
them.
applications, that's just what we're gonna have to do on certain cars. But a lot of these, I can make them where they just fit, and it's a simple bolt-on design, so you don't have to cut or drill anything.
Yep. So like with stuff like this, so Brian is trying to make a kit for these firewalls to seal up these holes. So a lot of stuff's gonna be more like this, where it's bolt together, and then we can put different holes and different things in the middle of these for you. He can make it so you can have a bulkhead for hoses coming through, you know, a wiring bulkhead for some wiring coming through, a bulkhead for your push lock fitting or brake line, you know, different stuff like that. Just keep your firewall sealed up and cleaned up without having to do all the, you know, body work of welding it all up and stuff.
Right. So yeah, these ones, when I sandwich these together, I always, you know, we try to measure thickness of the firewall in certain areas. This one here is actually double wall, so we had to make it a little bit thicker. But I try to make them so that once they're set, they don't rattle.
They don't move.
So this guy should sit
Yeah.
just like that. And then on the back side, once it's screwed together, it'll perfectly plug that hole.
Yeah. And be nice and tight, won't rattle around.
Exactly.
It'll all be nice metal. I really like how you can do this, just cut this stuff and test fit.
Right. So then, yeah, again, you know, obviously much thinner, but still pocketing, you know, so that it
actually grabs.
kind of comes in and,
Yep.
you know, sits in there. And then this guy will just sit right over the top of it.
Yep.
Plugged hole there.
That's so cool. Easy way to seal up these holes. Even though we're going to be doing all the body work and everything, it just saves me doing some welding and stuff here. So I like it. And you're not adding a bunch of weight to seal up these holes. Trust me, Steven's trying to get every ounce out of this thing for me. So we aren't going to be adding too much here. I think that's test fitted everything, just that one lower. Then we can start finishing up this engine bay, put the real engine in this thing. Then we can start wiring it. We gotta finish some welding up here, get a weight plate in here, but then I think we're about to be heading back towards being a car. It's all this stupid little stuff like what Brian's doing that just kind of takes a while, and you gotta figure out what you wanna do. We're kind of starting over, clean slate. Oh, that looks sweet. It's kind of hard to get a direction, but it's nice when you have friends like this that can solve some of this.
All right, so Steven and I are looking at Jamie's, and we're talking about getting these things all welded up before we take off for Connecticut. So he's looking at maybe cutting the corner and bashing that in and welding her down.
Gap right here.
Yeah, we got a kind of gap right there.
It's good all the way down this part, but it's just right here at the top where it's got the fold and this doesn't follow the same radius.
We just want it to look clean and good, so whatever you think, Steven, we trust. I would think the control arm bolt forward. But I'm gonna go check on the Pro Mod. That was badass. Woo. Ooh, stacking dimes. That's good.
It's really weird going from super thick to frame horse.
Yeah, I bet. All right. Oh, you got a nice little bead there. Oh, look at that dime. Stacking. That looks good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's well, it's really nice.
You see that? How the frame horn is rolled that little bit?
Yeah.
To square this up.
Yeah.
I don't know if you rack strap them there to this side or something and pull it, and then does that mess things up?
Probably wouldn't mess anything up.
Or does it matter? Except for visual.
I see.
So I think we could just roll it and then square it. It'll be all squared.
Yeah. This one's hot.
The heat helps.
That's what I'm saying. It's hot.
Oh yeah.
What hole is this one? Like the front one?
It doesn't look like it. I mean, but that's square now.
All right, so the project that we're working on today is for Jamie at Pfispeed. And so we are working together to come up with some ideas to block off some of the holes in various places on the firewall to promote better safety and keep those fumes and fire and all that type of stuff from getting into the cabin and affecting the driver as we push these cars harder and harder and get deeper and deeper in time and speed. So with that being said, I have already designed all of the files, made all my conversions and everything like that. So we're going to go ahead and set the machine up. We're going to be working with some MDF as we're doing prototypes and make sure everything fits right. And we'll just go from there. Here we go.
I've been busy on wiring the car up, and I just about got all that. Our friend Brian over at Rogueraceworks made us these little covers and plates to fill the firewall and to get our pass-throughs done. We got our mil-spec plugs there. This will be for the breather. Steven right now, like I said, is gonna scan the intercooler and design some end tanks. So he's on to that. And we've been in the background working hard on all these projects, trying to get them ready. Get in here quick, it's windy. Yeah. Steven went ahead and surprised me and Jamie with a whole bunch of work. Got these bars in, both sides, mounted the clear view filter.
Radiators mounted, fuel cells mounted,
Fuel cells mounted.
battery boxes mounted.
Man, this looks good.
I had to make some interesting lower mounts for that because we don't have any like steel stock for the blades, so I made some aluminum pieces that like fit nice on the radiator and then are press fitted into some steel tubes.
Oh,
But,
looks
yeah.
nice. Definitely solid.
Oh yeah, even without that bolt on it, those bottom things hold it really tight.
And those turned out really nice. They're away from everything.
Yeah. Now when you can pull the fuel cell out with the cap on, even like.
Oh, that looks so good. And the clear view came up with something for that too. It looks like.
I made two of those. First one I made it, the height wasn't exactly right because like, so it was pointed down because this one's a little.
Oh, I see. You had to throw an angle on it.
Yeah, I had to add a little to the front side.
Well, this is cool. Very cool to come back to. So we should have this thing up pretty soon. It looks like. I mean, I got the wiring harness built before we left, and
I got the plastic end tank coming to this side.
oh, you got a plastic one to
just,
test.
Yeah, just to make sure.
Just a 3D printed one before we make it though, because he's designing end tanks for the intercooler. So printing one first, and then you're gonna. Okay.
This side, I'm still adjusting it. Like I've got it, but it's not exactly how I'd like it. And if they're billet, it'd be a real pain to machine. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm adjusting, trying to make that easy to where even possible.
Yeah, that makes sense. Awesome.
Which, because the way this was shaped, to have this made, it would need to be two pieces. But that's what we look like with
a nice weld groove.
And the intercooler goes in the middle of that.
Yep, intercooler sandwiched in the middle here. And there's like a nice lip here that locates them together to weld it, you know?
Yep.
You know, like the other side has a receiver, of course. But it should work well.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Flow good. We only got a weld pipe on it or anything. You know,
Mighty nice.
mighty nice.
I put her name on it somewhere.
I figured just like do a little tag and put it on top of the intercooler or something.
Yeah.
Not just on the intake, but yeah.
Cool.
I mean, even through however we do it, we could always just put our name on it somehow. But yeah. Easy peasy. What do we got going on here, son? Oh, I know what this is for.
Yeah.
So you had one 3D printed before we make it out of.
Yeah.
Really?
All right.
Yeah,
Well, let's take a look.
We gotta make sure this fits.
I can't see our marks with where we're at.
Yeah.
But it looks like we're pretty close.
Dang, that does look pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does the height need to be
It looks like, yeah, the height's a little short.
a little short?
Yeah.
Well, put it in the middle because of where it'd be welded, you
Yeah,
know?
you have a weld on both ends. How are we looking? The flame is fucking perfect.
Yeah. As long as we're in our box.
Dang, James.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Steven
He sent me pictures of it.
hooking it up.
Yeah, he sent me pictures of it all drawn on the computer.
Yes.
I saw a 3D box just show up and I was like, Steven, what is this?
Yeah.
Steven, what is this? And he starts walking off. I'm like, do you need a razor blade?
Yeah.
I think I know what it is.
It fits good.
Yeah. It's a good size, too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
the
what I was
size
shooting
is
for.
good.
And then I gave us a bit of a lip that we can weld to. So.
Yeah.
And it's pretty
And we're
pretty thick.
we had two options on flanges. This one necks down to 3.5 here. And this one's
Straight
4.
forward. Yep.
So we're going to be 4 directly onto
Yep.
there instead of the neck down that we've always had right here.
Yeah, and it's all nice and smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait
And
to
we
see it all
can't-
billet.
We can't blow pieces out.
Yeah. It slides right up in there real nicely.
Yeah. Almost like
does
you knew
look
what you were
nice.
doing.
Yeah. All right.
That's sweet.
Another step closer.
Yeah. Now we just need this side and then we're good.
Yep. And I think we came up with a plan for that side.
Yeah, that side, yeah, I think we've got a plan.
Yep.
It's going to have to be 2 pieces, though, to be able to
Yep.
be machined.
Gotcha.
Because the way it was, you wouldn't be able to get in the corner, you know?
Or you kind of
couldn't
boxing
machine.
it back.
Yeah, just because we don't have a whole lot of room.
Yeah.
Because, like, from here to here is only, like, 4.5 inches.
Yeah.
So you don't got a whole lot of space to really work with, especially when you got a 4-inch pipe. You know?
Right.
And then you've got this in here, right?
Yeah, I've got all that.
Okay.
Yeah, he scanned it. Awesome.
Yeah.
He scanned it also.
Yeah, I was here when he scanned it. All right, guys, now that you're all caught up on where we're at, our next steps, Steven's got the 1 intake done. We're waiting on the other one. So he got those 3D printed. As soon as we know they fit, we can get those made, start making a charge pipe. We went ahead and got our lines mostly done. I'm just waiting on a couple fittings, so we've just got like 2 little lines. Mount the water pump. We got most of the Rogueraceworks plates in. It's like that's how our catch can lines, you know, all these holes are nice and sealed up now. Hush Performance is gonna come here in a week or so. Do all the brake lines, the clutch lines, all that stuff that was all melted, so we can have that done. Brent's been working real hard on the wiring harness. The wiring harness is really close. We've just got the body harness side of it out here in the engine bay to do. And then some little stuff like the coil sub harness and injector sub harness. The rest of it's mostly done. We're downhill, so it's body work, take it all apart one more time. Me and Steven are gonna work on a mid plate and a catch pan. So the catch pan has no interference, goes up real high,
with this FCS subframe, there is a lot of open area back there that we're trying to cover so fluids can't get out if something happens. Getting closer, it makes me feel a lot better that it looks like a real car again. So again, guys, go check out the new website, pfispeedmerch.com. There's going to be a bunch of stuff going on there here real soon. All right, guys, and I can't thank you enough for your support. This has been kind of an emotional roller coaster. You know, this was kind of my identity was gone for the last year. Glad you guys are along for the ride. We're getting back going. Give us a like and a subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.